Hello. So I am streaming despite Silent Hill level brain fog, so I might not I might not stream for long. I am very my brain just feels super weird today, so I might not get much done. Eh, where's the tab? There it is. It's here. Get it off the analytics. YouTube so badly wants me to see my viewer number and whatever, and I just don't want to, because it'll be more like distracting and draining than if I just stream and see what happens as I go. I will say, I did do one attempt off stream, and I died before finishing the first cycle, so there's no concern there that I'd accidentally finish the fight off stream. I'm kind of curious how bad the gravestone situation is outside of spawn. One of them made its way down here. That's amazing. I need to drink a lot of water or talk very little today because my throat feels funny. Because I'm a little bit sick. Oh, yeah, there's a graveyard over here. I wonder what the farthest away gravestone has been. Probably one of those ones. So the thing about like what's going on in my brain is that half the fight isn't even like the fight itself. It's just like the idea of having to edit this. Because it is not going to be easy to figure out what to do editing wise. Okay. That's enough gravestone checking. I'm gonna get my music going. And start attempts. Kite buff is maxed out. Show that all three loadouts have nothing in them. God mode is off. Well, nothing aside from vanity. I thought I was dead. Okay, I wasn't moving fast enough too little vertical momentum, and I just the lance is spread out too much. I also need to go into Do Not Disturb on Discord, so that I don't get distracted by pings. Tab up all the things. There we go. Okay. That's super messy. I was experimenting with, excuse me, changing, I'm also going to switch my music to something different. I thought I was dead. I just didn't... I'm not up to speed yet. My brain takes a while to accelerate enough to handle this fight. Especially when it's like... I can barely think, like today. I'm basically just like... throwing myself at and hoping something happens. Hold on, I'm gonna let the kite fly for a minute while I make sure my music's all set up properly. I really wish WonderArea wasn't so buggy with the window on Linux, but I can't do anything about it. Alright. Yeah, that was bad. I was too low down. If I had gone up slightly more, I would have been able to take the gap above the one I took. And then I would have been fine. I missed that one. Perfectly fine, because it's like one hit worth. So many crits. Uh-oh. Good reaction. Was that the exact topmost rail? If so, too close for comfort. Arena position's okay. Good. Hands are incredibly sweaty. I took my hands off my keyboard and mouse there just to help deal with that. Oh, I should have grappled. That was good though. Tons of DPS. And now my hands are shaky. Too early. And I tried to go down. I should have gone... I should have committed to going up and over if I was going to be going up there. And I'm showing all of the stuff before the fight because we're getting so close to doing it that it's worth it, and the reset time already sucks because of the kite. Great recovery. And it resets the arena position, which could be worse. I thought I was dead. Frankly, I should have been. And then I just flew straight into that. I could have just gone over. If I get to the 30-minute mark, and I feel like I'm not, like, feeling an improvement, regardless of how good the attempts are, I'm gonna stop streaming. Oh, hi, cat. Please leave me be. He's very stupid. I'm a nice little perch in the blanket. There he goes. I'm way high up. No big deal. It's kind of wild how far this fight has come since the beginning. This is very refined. If I get too close to her, the lance actually reaches past her, and the hitbox is only at the very end. So I need to not fuck up spacing so badly that I'm almost dead. Uh-oh. It's kind of awkward. It's very awkward. I am sweating so much. It's kind of warm in my room, that's part of it. And then, I don't know, the mood's just different. Arena position's a little sketch, but fine. Sub 90k. Assuming power doesn't go out, I should phase 2 here. We're going over. Okay. Okay, well phase 2 is great. I just kind of had like a brain fart because I was too far to the right. I should have just tried to survive, even going left to do so. Because all I need to do is get thoroughly into phase 2, and then I'm good. Because once I'm like entrenched into phase 2, there's nothing that can kill me except nerves. Okay. Hold on, I need my inventory open for this part. 1, 3, 2. My hand is so sweaty on my mouse that it feels like I'm gonna lose grip. I have no idea why I'm sweating so much. Oh, that's ugly. That was stupid. I'm getting a little distracted. I need to like wipe my hands off and my mouse. It's like, holy shit. Good news is that I'm hydrated. Also, my mouse is low on battery. It lasts like a day on low battery though, it's fine. I gotta turn down my volume on my music. Phase 1 is a game of constantly threading the needle. Phase 2 is a game of constantly getting ahead of the boss in some way. The latter of which is way easier. Honestly, kind of surprised I got any damage there. And I probably shouldn't have gone for that hit. That was really risky. I'm way too far to the right. Oh, I couldn't get out of the way of the trail in time. That's the thing, is that it's just a sketchy situation that I can't make any less sketchy. I just have to thread the needle. Because it's very, very difficult to move quickly enough to stay outside of the bolts and still be, or outside of the rainbows and still be able to attack the boss. In Phase 2, that's different because the rainbows are immediately followed by prismatic bolt and Sundance, which will just obliterate you if you're inside of them, no matter what. I don't think there's a way to survive it. That's, like, also true melee viable. The fights have been good, though. I feel like any second now I'm gonna get a solid attempt that gets deep into Phase 2. Oh. What the fuck am I doing? I just like kind of like panicked and forgot how to keyboard. That's the thing that I'm missing today, is the recovery ability. I don't have like my brain just is not at full speed, that's for sure. Crazy starter damage. 2k in that sequence is a lot. I wonder if you can ever hear my keyboard. Me slapping keys in some scenarios. While I have time during Sundance, I might as well show that I'm not using God mode. That's why I like that Sundance strat so much. Why am I going right? Is that it makes it super, super easy to recover a situation like that. Because I can just go out the rainbows. Okay, well anyway, we have a, Lance is coming up. Another left dash, it's not ideal. But now I'm recovered. And too far to the left, actually. Which, as I've learned, kind of needed. Ah, okay. Let's look for that one. I was so sure I was getting hit by that. I need to stop being so certain that I'm gonna die. 5 hits there is excellent. But I'm not getting any here. That's alright. I forgot which attack this was. Okay. Made it work. Okay, my brain's here. It just doesn't feel like it. Ah. Ten hits there is bonkers, especially with that many crits. Fidgeting with the kite while I... I got that kind of close. I got that kind of close. I'm not even gonna go for this hit. I'm just gonna drop downwards. Alright, phase 2. Not even gonna worry about doing damage there. Oh my god, I crashed into her. When am I gonna get, like, into phase 2? The phase 1 is on luck. That was a very weird way of phrasing it. I've never said that before, but... I'm having a lot of trouble with phase 2. Specifically the first cycle of phase 2, where I haven't gotten everything, like... I haven't settled into the rhythm yet. That's burning off another bit of nerves that I have right there. I can make it to phase 2 fairly easily today. I just need to not fuck up in phase 2. Ideally I don't pick up... Ideally I keep phase 1 clean too, but... only so much I can do in that department. Fine recovery. I like going for that double hit only when I fuck it up, because then it actually becomes worth something. Or really worth its small amount of risk. Which attack is this? I forgot. That's Sundance. Oh, I just didn't react. If I just drop down a little more, my reaction, if I get too close to Sundance, should just be to fall a bit. Because the more space I have to work with, the better. Worst case scenario, I grapple back up a little bit to emergency dodge Lance, or not Lances, rainbows. But... not pretty, but... Oh, I guess not, like, perfect, but... good enough. Wonderful. This attempt is doing lots of damage. The reason I'm stopping there has nothing to do with the prismatic bolts. It's literally just trying to make sure I align with a gap between the rails so I can grapple after the dash instead of getting stuck. That's also why you see me sometimes just grapple after. Is again because of arena alignment. Uh-oh. We just got done with Sundance. That was jank. Definitely need to fall a lot after that. Left for dash is fine. And then I just fly straight into the projectile. Just... zero self-preservation instincts. Oh, this times to the beat of the Pokemon Black and White Elite Four theme. That's convenient. I think I am going to keep going. I think I fall too much during Lance Prismatic Bolts. I think that's the underlying problem with many of my failed attempts. Only fall like this much. Because you need to be towards the top right corner to be able to do that cleanly. Absolutely. That was it. I found the flaw that has been killing me so many times. Oh, I fit through that one. I just kind of did that autopilot. Just survive. Fall like this far, hold up, right, up, right, up. Yes. Okay, one problem is I'm way too far to the right. So during these lances... Oops, I forgot to hold right. Doing that, you have to hold right, and then if you want to get closer to the boss, you have to do it after the rainbows have already flown out. And then you do a left, right. Alright, there we go. Let's go with this. Wrong button. Kite's good? Okay, so. That was a weird grapple. I like that because it also drags her Sundance left, which is important. Great reaction there. I'm surprised I survived. Let's do this. That's what I mean by getting too close, by the way, with the lance. Good recovery. I missed. No biggie. Just fall. Well, that sucks. Gonna be missing some damage. I do believe I got far enough away from the ground there. I have my game turned way down right now. Close. I'm gonna rebuff those early. Alright, let's get this thing to phase 2. Which involves recoveries like that. If you screw up, just invent a strat on the fly and it'll work. Okay. Oh. Barely made it over that. Ah! That's the third death to the very beginning of phase 2! I'm so sad. I've never died this many times to this part of the fight. Because that's the part, that's that part. Before I get through one cycle of phase 2 is like the only like really dangerous part for my brain now. I'm consistently getting to phase 2, I'm just dying immediately in phase 2. Because I'm just screwing up, it's not a strat issue. It's just me objectively failing to play the game. Which I guess shouldn't be surprising on a day like today where I have Silent Hill level brain fog. Maybe I need to go back to the previous song. Or like one of the... Music was a tiny bit too loud, so I fix it. All I need is to get back to phase 2 again. That's the solution to the problem. Just phase 2 her again. Just try again. Eventually, I will make it. Ten hits there is fucking perfect. Damage is looking insane this attempt. Maybe I'm just misremembering numbers, but like... We are moving to the right a lot. I'm just gonna go left. That was an excellent move by me with the check mark shaped movement I made. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Now we're gonna go down. Now we're gonna go right. Dang it. I did not anticipate the Empress of Light dashing to the left there. And I still went for damage. I should have backed off early, just in case. I don't know if it showed load up 3 there. I'm beginning to master the art of grappling diagonally on the same rail twice. Ah. It's always so funny when the gravestone gets a hit in, and it's like exactly in time with the lance hit, so it feels like I got hit after I died, but it was just the gravestone. It's a good sign that attempts are starting to take minutes long each. Last time I played, I had a lot of deaths that were like 30 seconds in to something really stupid. There's just no, like, there's no, like, magical way to make my brain focus more. I'm doing all I can. That was stupid. like that. That's what was happening before. So I'm at least a step above that. Might partly be because I'm streaming earlier in the day. But I'm about to hit an hour in, which is usually my peak performance. I want to listen to a song that is not findable in my search history, because the search history thing doesn't like it when there are a lot of spaces, and the song title has a lot of spaces. I haven't sipped any water for a minute. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Traded the 2 weaker hits for a stronger one. Something I think would be helpful to me would be if this game had a jump sound effect. But oh well. So that'd be better timing feedback for grapples. Okay, I'm gonna try the thing again, but better. I think I did the thing where I canceled the grapple frame perfectly, so it didn't give me momentum. And then I skewered myself. I'm getting kind of obliterated. I don't know, I'm like the... This is the thing about having an insanely good PV last stream, is that I just don't have, like, I'm not excited about it. Like, I could get her down to 20,000 health and I would still just be like, okay. Because I would have basically matched my PB with that. Very close to scraping myself on that. That 100. I chased that dash so absurdly, like, closely that I thought I got hit and had God mode on without realizing it. That is insanity. The fact that I hit that. I just that okay, hold on. I'm gonna set the time to like noon before I actually start. Okay. This song is not cutting it for me. I'm also gonna turn the game up. Why do I feel so slow? I've got kite buff. I've got all the buffs. Do I just double hit that all the time? Do I just send it? I don't double hit it because it's hard to do consistently without throwing myself into death. I did exactly 1,000 DPS a minute ago. That's kind of satisfying. By a minute ago, I mean like 10 seconds ago. I'm so used to this fight that, like, cycles feel like 5 seconds. Don't know why I was so aggro there. That looked so much like it was going to kill me. I'm gonna walk her Sundance to the left a little bit. DPS looks great. Oh, God, I keep throwing. It's like... I don't know. There's some kind of, like, mental block I'm having. Where it's not the, like... I'm trying to think a little bit. So basically, do that, but don't just catastrophically fuck up and die. What did I even die to? Rainbow. That's typical. I'm actually using the Ethereal Lance telegraph to my advantage to tell exactly how far I need to push to the left before I can go right. Usually it's one of the telegraphs I just ignore because it's so chaotic. I can't parse that noise. But I'm like actually paying attention to it, which is really helpful. I feel like I'm not earning my DPS this attempt. It's just happening because of crits. Definitely want a left dash here. I figured out the tech for surviving that. And now I'm in a good spot again. Just like that. Oh. Beautiful recovery. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. Made it out. Damn! I just can't get into phase 2! I can get to it, but I can't get into it, if that makes any sense. Like, I just keep dying immediately! I think one thing I need to change is that currently I'm using the swiftness and featherfall potions immediately when the phase transition is happening, but I don't think that's the time I should be spending the mental bandwidth to do that. I should do that while falling away from the prismatic bolts before the Sundance. Right before the right-left movement. I think that's my fastest phase 2 yet, though. That's crazy. Okay. Just phase 2 her again. We're 700 attempts deep. There's a fucking itchy spot on my arm. That's part of why I died last attempt, actually. I really needed to scratch it. It's weird, like, arm acne stuff. I don't know why it's there. It's kind of annoying. But... that's how it goes. Being a whole entire living thing on top of this. Ah, okay. We'll just do this again. And then miss the extra damage. That is fine. What I care the most about is keeping the attempts alive. Oh my god. The fact that looked like it should have been the Everlasting Rainbow that killed me, but it was actually her contact hitbox. Okay, when this hits an hour 30, I need to cut it out, because otherwise I'm going to obliterate myself again. Mental health in general at this time of year is pretty rough for me, so... adding... oh. Well, my first set of buffs is going to be a little bit short. That's no big deal, though. I show loadouts. And get the thing ready. There we go. Surely I can do this. Just don't fuck up. That was stupid. I was also at the right edge of the arena already. I'm so close yet so far, it feels like. I just need to find the energy to stop fucking dying. Like, at this point, I really don't feel like it's just me. I've apparently found the limit of what I can execute on in general with this fight. The ceiling of my capabilities. I wonder if you can tell when I let go of my mouse, just based on, like, computer body language. Like, there's probably some subtle way I move my mouse, even when I don't think about it. I'm surprised I got even, like, 6 hits in there. I was expecting, like, 1 of how bad that upward momentum was. Ideally, I exit the post-Lance Prismatic Bolts thing, or Everlasting Rainbows thing, in the top corner rather than full on the side, because the side is pushing me more to the right. More like that. Both better grapples. Watch for Sundance. The left of the gap. I'm in the corner again. Four hits there is perfect. As perfect as I can care to be anyway. That's really stupid. Oh my god. Die to the first ring of Sundance with the easiest part of the entire attack. Aside from the last one. The last one's the easiest because you're probably a mile away by then. It's just a little frustrating. Because it doesn't feel like I'm making any progress today. Even though I definitely am. This damage is really not ideal. Darn. No hits. Womp womp. Can I just straight up wall climb? Like just grappling and moving away and grappling on the same thing repeatedly at an actual speed? Is that a technique I can do? If so, that's neat. I'm gonna save that for later. Mostly no equipment slots get fixed early in the world. Arena positioning is okay. She is almost certainly dashing to the left here. That's okay. Because I can just pretend like it's... Pretend nothing happened, and I'm going to make her dash off on purpose. And then immediately fuck up and not do any damage. But it's okay. Because now my arena position is good. And I'm alive. And those are the only two things that are at all important. It doesn't need to be the fastest attempt, it needs to be the attempt that kills her. And then I immediately fucking die! I need to shut the fuck up and just play the game. This... I just... Things are not happening in my brain. This is such a struggle. I don't know what I need in order to be able to do this. I feel like starting kind of soon, I'm going to start running out of motivation for this fight if I don't fuck up. Or if I don't stop fucking up. Words are very hard. I never realize it, but talking takes a significant amount of my brain cells. Six hits there is not ideal. It's so warm in my room. That's not helping. Fall more, move right. God. Bad angle. And it feels like the difference between those two grapples was like maybe 4 degrees, and then it just like fucking yanked me the second time. Okay, I'll die to something new. Tired of dying to the same thing over and over and over again in phase 1? Die to something new in phase 1 instead. Oh no, I'm starting to lose my marbles. I don't know what to listen to. I've also got chat off screen now, in case that helps. And this music actually has like an animated, not animated, but like it has like moving parts in the video. So I'm going to tap that out. Also adjust the height of my desk, which I'm muted for because it moves my desk so it would make a terrible noise on the mic. Oh my god, thanks computer. It's being stupid and the unpause button doesn't do anything right now because I didn't do something or other, so I guess I'm playing in silence. Fuck me. Okay. That's an hour and a half, and I have gotten into phase 2 so many times, and died to cycle 1 and phase 2 so many times. But I need to cut it off here before I fully lose my marbles. So, let's see, hold on. $740 attempts. Ugh. 740 attempts deep. Wow. To be fair, my brain is fried today, so maybe I'll have better luck tomorrow or whenever I stream next.